Two teenagers there say that they are victims of police brutality. They say a Colchester police officer and a state trooper roughed them up. Action News reporter Kendra Farm is live in Colchester with more. Kendra?
Camilla, it all started on May 21st when 19-year-old Stephen Merzen says he witnessed two local Colchester police officers beating a suspect at the McDonald's down the road. He says the incident bothered him so much that 4 days later he filed a complaint here at Troop K. He says nothing was done about it. Then 3 days after that, claims he and his brother Ian were arrested for breach of peace. A charge they say was just a retaliation for blowing the whistle. When the two brothers were brought down here to the barracks that night, they say they too were beaten.
As soon as I got in the police officer's car, the constable's car, he told me, he said, "You should have made that complaint about Phil Winkle. I'm going to make your life miserable."
Stephen Merzen says he was then brought into the basement of Troop K and beaten. His attorney describes it.
Nardella stood and laughed while Thomas beat him, used a stick across his throat, knocked him unconscious, banged his head on the floor, punched him again when he regained consciousness.
Upstairs in the cell was his brother, 17-year-old Ian Merzen.
His brother heard this, locked up alone in a holding cell upstairs, and started to cry and yell for help. Trooper John Arigno came into his cell, strangled him with his hands, and the pictures clearly depict almost a red yoke around his neck.
Soon after, the brothers were allowed to make a phone call. Their father, Richard Merzen, a Hartford police officer, says he then picked them up, and he could see their injuries.
I tried to make a complaint at Troop K, and I was put off. I was told to come back at midnight to talk to somebody on the midnight shift. I wasn't allowed to make a statement.
Now, the Merzens have filed an intent to sue. They have notified the town as well as state police. The town officers involved in the alleged beatings, both at the McDonald's and here at Troop K, are officers Charles Thomas and James Nardella, as well as State Trooper John Arigno. Now, I can tell you that the only comment we've had from state police so far today is that they are confirming that they are conducting an internal investigation. The local officers would be disciplined, if there is any disciplinary action, by the local police commission. The chairman of that commission says that he is waiting for the internal investigation by state police before they take any action. I can tell you, Camilla, that all of these officers are still working. Back to you.
Kendra, how much are these teenagers suing for?
The Merzens have not given any dollar amount. They say they are not filing because they want to collect any money. They are suing because they want all of these officers off the street, out of a job. They say they are bad examples, and in fact have even implied that if the officers are taken off the job, they might drop the lawsuit altogether.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Kendra.
Thank you.